YouTube, it's echobear, and today I want to review an app for you guys that's called Spire. Now before, as usual, I need to stop changing what I do because then I mess it up. Before I get into the serious stuff, before I get into the fun stuff, let's get to the serious stuff. Of course, it only took me 3 tries to get through that sentence, but you know, whatever. Alright, so Spire is made by Gambler LLC. In this endless arcade game, you can run and jump your cat up the spire before it falls out from under you. Avoid deadly traps like super hot flamethrowers, sharp spikes, weird little robots crushing hammers, and collapsing platforms as you make your way through endless levels that are never the same. Collect cat food cans to score points, and make sure to ride the bubble elevator and bounce off the springboards on your climb up the spire. It's fun to play, but hard to master. Compete with your friends for the high score in this old school style arcade game. Enjoy! Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about with this game is its look. It has a lot of bright colors everywhere, so everything is really bright and neon and just very pleasing to the eye, where your character is the exact opposite of that. It's just a blobby little black and white creature. It offsets between the two things a little bit, so it's really obvious where your character is and a little less obvious where everything else in the background is. So what I mean by that is everything is just moving around so fast, everything's spawning, there's so many effects everywhere that sometimes what you're doing or what obstacles are coming in front of you can get a little lost. And you honestly will die from that. So that's a bit of a setback, but other than that, and the fact that it makes the gameplay a little harder, it looks really good, it's really beautiful, all the effects are really good. There's just some bits and pieces that get in the way of actually playing the game, which is a little bit of a setback in my mind. Next thing I want to talk about is the sound of this game. The music has just one track and then a little bit of sound effects here and there for like your character exploding, but the overall background music is really rockin'. I really like it. It's like loud, it's upbeat, it's something that doesn't get really annoying after listening to for a while. And when you're playing this game, you can play upwards of 2, 3, 5 minutes once you get good at it. So if you're playing it with the sound, sometimes like repetitive songs will get boring and you don't want to hear them as much. But with this one, it doesn't really get that. It still stays fresh because there's different parts to it and it just sounds really good. It's very appealing. Another key part of this game that works really well is the controls. A lot of these games will tell you the controls at first and like tap on this side to move this way, tap on that side, tap here to jump, that kind of thing, and then you're on your own to remember this. This game actually has specific little buttons for left, right, and jump, so you can remember what they are, and it's very clearly laid out where the controls are and what they do. So that I like a lot more than a lot of these games that are arcadey style that have these kind of controls, because sometimes you forget and you get lost and you're not sure what does what. This is very clear in what it's showing you for the controls. It has 2 circles with arrows on them for left and right, and then 1 circle on the other side for your jump button. All of that is insanely clear. Your controls are really tight. You're not really floaty. Sometimes this is also a part of it that's the visual aspect of it. You get moving so fast and like get going like almost as a speed run, you can't see what's coming up because it's not loading fast enough. So a lot of times you'll get going at a really good pace and think you're fine, and then boom, obstacle spawns and you're screwed and you lose a life. That's another part of the mechanics of this game is you have 3 lives. So other than normal games where it's an infinite runner, you just get hit once and then you have to restart, you get 3 lives, so you get to continue, and it seems more fair in that respect, honestly. So in that respect, it's a little bit of a downside because you can get going so fast and so quickly that things aren't loading up fast enough to give you a fair shot at continuing, but at the same time, it controls so well that I kind of want to give it a pass for that, because you get extra lives and it controls really well. So it kind of can be operator error and just not being cautious enough, but at the same time, that is an issue. So overall, I really do enjoy this game. I feel like I've missed something here or there, but I don't know, this is my first recording for this session, so I need to get back into it. But anyway, everything is like very well executed. There's a few things here and there that make it a little hard to play. So overall, because of the setbacks from the visuals being an interruption and stuff lagging with loading, I'm gonna have to give this one a 7 out of 10. but that's not horrible. I still recommend you guys go out and play it, see it for yourself. Don't just take my word for it, go check it out yourself. I still rated it really high, so I do recommend it. Go play Spirefall, it's a lot of fun. I'll leave the links to download them in the description below. And like always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and comment down below. Check out the description for where to find the games. Make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!